These are a few of our highlights from our time spent in Cusp this summer. This is us on our way to Halfway Hot Springs, which is a little bit of a hike down, and you'll find a change room down at the bottom. Even though these pools have concrete buildup, they still felt really natural, and our kids loved the temperature. This is one of the 3 pools that's up at the top. And down here is where the river meets the hot springs. And this is really cool because the water in the river where we're standing here is really cold. And where those people are, it's really hot. And there's a point where they meet so that you can have sort of like one freezing cold leg and one really warm leg. This water here is pretty cold. It's from the river. But the baby had fun in there anyway. Halfway Hot Springs is really easy to find using Google Maps, but it is 12 or 11 kilometers down a dirt forestry road, so make sure your car can handle that. It's also not plowed in the wintertime, so you need to get there by snowmobile or by hiking, and yet still it's very popular. Our kids loved these hot springs and didn't want to leave. Now this is Necus Hot Springs, and this is the famous Cusp Bridge, and it's actually won some awards. It has a gorgeous view of this canyon. So what you do is park in the parking lot at Necus Hot Springs, and then you take this little hike. It's very mild up to this lookout. You can end here, or you can choose your own adventure at the end of this bridge. You can go right or left, right to find some really natural hot springs, which is what we did with our little crew here. You can go left also to see a waterfall. This is the moss that blankets the forest along the hike. It is absolutely beautiful. The trail is really easy. It's not stroller friendly, but you can easily throw a baby in the backpack. Once you get to the end of the trail, you'll find that the path just ends. And to get to this place I'm showing you right now, you have to go down a path that is heavily guarded by poison ivy, so watch your step. But this is so worth it. Look at this river. It was a gorgeous color. The river cools you down. These pools are totally natural. So there's a silty base and there's rocks and there's little biting flies, as we found out later. But so worth it. Everyone loved these pools. Again, no garbages. Make sure you pack out what you pack in. Nothing worse than having humans ruin really natural spots. We had so much fun. Okay, you guys, this is Mount Abriel, and this is the bike jumps there. This is my husband ripping around on them. The bike park in Mount Abriel is getting really popular. This is only about a year old, and the camping sites here are incredible. You can fuel up at the Mountaintop Coffee Shop, which is the most modern coffee shop in the Cusp. We absolutely loved it. And just a short walk down from there, this is the boardwalk down by the water. It leads up to a Japanese garden. So pretty. Has gorgeous views of the lake. And also along this path is the Spicer Garden, which was so pretty as well. At the end of this path, you'll also find the Necus Beach. So that wraps up a bit of our time in Cusp. We totally enjoyed it. This is going to be an annual trip for us for sure. Thanks for watching and subscribe to see more.